Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are all doing well. In today's video is some of the things that I'm not going to invest in for this year's autumn, winter, September. Yes, it's autumn, winter, it's September, all that good stuff. But a lot of things that we see in the high street now, I mean, we all know that there will be coming in new things in October and again in November, particularly probably in November as we are going into Cyber Monday, Black Friday, all that good stuff. So we're definitely gonna see more things coming to the shop there. And again in December there's gonna come Christmas stuff, and well, I actually already saw quite some Christmas stuff. Have to say it's way too early for me. I mean, Christmas is like 3 months, almost 4 months away. I will worry about that when we get to November, not before really. So anyway, you do you. So there will be keep on coming new stuff in. So saying that is everything for autumn winter in the shops now is probably quite exaggerated. Anyway, from what I saw online and also in my recent video from last Sunday, what's in the shop now, there are a few things that I am not going to invest in. So let me start out by a little bit of a disclaimer. This is personally preferences, so you do you. And without further ado, let's get started. So one of the things that I will not be investing in this autumn, winter, or this September anyway, is these, I won't really call them leopard printed. Are they snake printed? I won't really call them that either. I don't really know what print it is. Now I do know that animal print is very much a trend for here, autumn, winter. I will link my video 20 trends for autumn, winter somewhere in the corner. Another type of animal print there seems to be a lot of in the shops is this very clearly zebra printed outfit, and they come very often in like both jacket and pants or skirt or something, trousers, or sometimes dresses. I just think it's a little bit exaggerated, so I would not really be investing in this type of print. I think it's a little bit too much, so to say. So what could we call it? It's a little trying too hard in a way that I personally don't really like. Now leopard print is very much in this autumn winter, but I will say this again whole set a little too much for me personally. I could see myself buying maybe the jacket, but again I'm a little I think it's not really. So for me this is just a bit too much, kind of, if that makes sense. And finally, the final animal print that I will not be going for this autumn winter is animal print who, like this dress, seem to be a little bit, should we call it, washed out. It doesn't seem to be really sharp in the colors and patterns. Now this in particular I think is snake skin. I don't mind snake skin at all. It's just that this particular way that it is printed here is not really something that I would go for. Colors and the patterns get washed out and they can get some weird things onto them, and I think this really looks like it has been washed 10 times too many for my taste anyway. But we have another one here who's even more washed out. It is supposed to be leopard print, or it is leopard printed. Another thing I really saw quite a lot of is this Frenchish thing. Now, I do not mind Frenchies as a whole, but I do think that this particular top, that's just a bit too much. I'm also a little like, when would I possibly wear this? If it's so hot that I don't need a jacket or something, blazer, something on top of my outfit, then why am I wearing anything at all? Besides the shirt, obviously. But I'm just, this is a little bit, I don't really see when I would possibly wear this. If you can let me know when would you wear something like this, then please let me know in the comments down below, because I really would like to know when to wear this. I don't really know what I'm gonna call it, a cape thing. Now capes will be in when we can come a little to autumn, a little further down the autumn, but I don't really see this being a type of cape that I would use. And then we have this jacket. Now Western is in, no doubt about that. Not like a complete Western look. I will refer to my 20 trends video for fall, and I will link it somewhere, and then you can go watch that one afterward if you would like to. However, I think that this is not really a type of French or Western that I would prefer. I think that this is again a little too much. You have the metal knits there on the French as well as on the jacket. I can see them on the jacket, but I think them being on the French as well is just a little too much bits for me. Another French thing that I would not go for, here we have a dress with Frenches on the arms and down in the button. I might actually buy the snake's boots, but the French dress I would not be buying. Again, it looks like it have been, I don't know, like all the threads are loose and then you just tied them up. It looks to me a little bit like a blanket, like what you would do in a blanket, the kind of Frenches you would have on a blanket. We do see leather being in a lot this year, but to me it's a little bit of interpretation on how we would wear leather. These particular leather pants, I don't know I mean, I have leggings in leather. It's just that I think these ones with the shininess as well as the thing about being very, very tight, and also this jacket that is with bits on it, again, it's just a little bit too much. I love my classical biker jacket and I love crop jackets, and it's definitely also something that's we're gonna see being on trend here this autumn winter. Also bits gonna be on trend this autumn winter. It is just this bits on the biker jacket is to me a little bit too much. I will apologize for the rain that you could probably hear here in the background. We have thunderous rain at the moment. You might also hear some lightning or some thundering clouds. That's, yeah, sorry. Can't really change the weather though. Kind of cheap. Like the material is kind of cheap, and I'm a little like, no. This is definitely not a style for me. They also look like they almost have a, you know, like when your tights is a size too small, that they're not really getting all the way up the crotch, if you could say so. Which to me is really, really annoying. So I think personally that these type of leggings is some that I'm really gonna find annoying within no time of buying them. So no, I wouldn't even go there. This jacket that is with bits on it, again, it's just a little bit too much. I love my classical biker jacket and I love crop jackets, and it's definitely also something that's we're gonna see being on trend here this autumn winter. Also, bits gonna be on trend this autumn winter. It is just this bits on the biker jacket is, to me, a little bit too much. I will apologize for the rain that you could probably hear here in the background. We have horrendous rain at the moment. You might also hear some lightning or some thundering clouds. That's, yeah, sorry. Can't really change the weather though. Moving on to another leather piece. I just think that the leather look like it's creased, and there's the slit. I'll try to zoom in so you can see the slit is like going almost all the way up to. We also saw this square pencil leather skirt with bits on them on a more affordable high street. Again, I just don't think it looked particularly flattering, if I should say so. I don't think that it's something that I would use at all, because I wouldn't wear a skirt like this to work because of the bits parts, and I think it's just cutting off there in the middle on a very unflattering place. If you, like me, have just a little bit of tummy or a few kilos extra, or you're bloated that particular day, it's really gonna show when you have bits going down, and then kind of no, not for me. Let me know in the comments down below if you would have the courage to go for that. I would really love to know, because yeah, I'll tell you, if you have the courage for it. I would personally not do it, but let me know in the comments down below. We also see this bit on leathers in the shoes. Here we have a pair of mules. Again, I think the bits is just taking over too much. It's all buttons basically seen. The bits here is more like pearls or small rhinestone or something. Again, I would say I don't really. I mean, I'm all in for classic ballerina. I'm all in for Mary Jane. I'm all in for bits. But this particular combination and then see-through, and no, this is not for me. That's for sure. This crunch, yeah. Well, this look extremely clumsy shoe to me. And then I also put on this mule. Feathers is totally in for autumn winter, but I'm just like, this particular mule, I find it with the feathers on it very unpractical. At least here in Ireland, where there's like a lot of rain and a lot of wet and a lot of all stuff like that. They're gonna get soaking wet, these feathers, and then they'll ruin the shoe. You would also drag this wet feather thing inside on your carpet, on your floors. And the last pair of shoes I brought in was these puffer shoes. They have been in for quite a lot of years now, and I think they're probably comfortable and they're probably warm, but I just think they look really clumsy. Let me know in the comments if you own a pair of these. And the last few bits I put on here is, we have big bags coming in this autumn winter, and almost your bag can't get big enough. I'm just a little like, yeah, I use bag dividers and I use big tote bags, but bags this size is going, I don't really know whether I would ever use it, because, well, I think most women know everything you need is gonna go in the button of your bag. And even though I have, like I said, back dividers and stuff like that in it, it's still all gonna go in the button. Finally, I also put this very sparkled dress in on the list as something I will not be investing in this September. To me, many of the dresses who have all these sparkles on, unfortunately, no matter how you wash them and how careful you are washing them, the sparkles will normally fall off pretty quickly. And I will have to say, I don't think it's worth it. I might buy one for a special occasion and then dry clean it and hope that the sparkles will still be on it when it was returned to me. Show you the outfit of the day. I chose a cap because I have a bad hair day and that's a great way to hide it. T-shirt because it's one of the few summer days left here in Ireland, according to Med Iron anyway. I have a cardigan with my favorite striped patterns on it. And then just a pair of shorts, it actually is. Shorts with a skirt. I also like skirt shorts. And on my feet I am having my General Trusted sandal mules. So yeah, that is really the outfit of the day. I hope that I will see you in the next one. And until then, take care and bye bye.